Well, it's quite clear to me now that I certainly poked the hornet's nest with my last episode. We'll discuss that later on today, my thoughts, my feelings, and some of your reactions. But the cruise news, it must go on, and we're going to start with MSC Cruise Line looking to expand to a new home port from a brand new state. Plus, Carnival Cruise Line, they're going to be saying farewell to 3 more cruise ships in the coming year or so. Let's talk about that. Roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Just a couple days away from Christmas, so I had to bust out. And thank you to Carnival, the Carnival Christmas swag. Just take a look here. I'm going to back it up so you can see. All I want for Christmas is a dang cruise. Yeah, I agree with that. If you agree with that, make sure you leave a like on this video. Now let's get on with today's cruise news. We're going down to Galveston, Texas. Yeah, just like the blizzard is outside right now. We're going to talk about the Mediterranean Shipping Company, MSC for short. Yeah, that cruise line that shoved me the other day and never addressed it or apologized. We're going to talk about them. Ruben Rodriguez is the president and CEO of MSC Cruise Line USA, and he's just signed a memorandum of understanding, basically saying this is not binding, but we intend to redevelop Pier 16 through 18 in Galveston, Texas for MSC Cruise Line over the coming years. Now, this MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, was just signed back on December 7th. Again, like I said, it's non-binding. We really don't have much information to go on, but this would be the 4th home port for MSC here in the United States. And I've long wondered when MSC intended on moving west, because think about it. You've got Galveston, you've got California, Seattle, Alaska cruises. There's all kinds of business over there on the West Coast that MSC is missing out on. And New York, while it's easy to get to their private islands, didn't really make a ton of sense. For me personally, if you're a New York cruiser, obviously you'll love the port, but Galveston makes a lot more sense to me as a good place to start your next home port for MSC Cruise Line. So we're going to find out in the coming months or so, into next year sometime, more details on this new development plan for MSC down in Galveston. So make sure you get subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming info. And while you're down there subscribing, hit that like button and check out the very top link in the description box. It is the Midships Amazon store. It's not too late to get your last minute Cruisemas gifts delivered out of that store. It's the best way to support this channel. While you don't spend anything else, you're buying gifts anyways. You might as well give back to one of your favorite creators. Check it out. It's the top link in the description down below. Now let's pivot. We're going to talk about Carnival Corporation. Carnival Cruise Line is under that umbrella, but we're going to talk about the whole shebang, Carnival Corp. We're talking Carnival, Costa, Princess, Holland America. All of these cruise lines fall under the Carnival umbrella. And Carnival is looking to sort of streamline their fleet. And by streamline, I mean they're phasing out smaller, older, and more expensive to upkeep vessels fleet-wide. We've seen it in just the past few years since the pandemic. We've seen the fantasy class all but gutted from Carnival Cruise Line. And, well, the same thing is about to be happening to Costa Cruise Line, because Carnival has announced 3 cruise ships are going by the wayside, most likely to scrap or being sold off to other secondary or tertiary type cruise operators. Well, 2 of those ships are coming from the Costa Cruise Line fleet, and Carnival has not been specific. There's a lot of speculation going on right now on the internet. You know how the internet does, and I'm going to read some of the speculation that I've seen on some of the ships that the interwebs think may be going by the wayside. Bear with me here. And this wonderful write-up comes from a cruisehive.com article by Melissa Mayance. She states the 2 oldest ships in the Costa fleet are the Costa Fortuna and the Costa Magica. The ships entered service back in 2003 and 2004, respectively. However, Melissa states that Costa Deliciosa is the smallest ship in the fleet and could also be considered for removal. And a third vessel is also on the chopping block under Carnival's umbrella. Could come from anywhere: Holland America, Carnival, Aida Cruises. We could be looking at the Zandam. We could be looking at the Paradise or the Elation. It's just not known at this point. So we're going to have to keep our eyes and our ears out for which ships Carnival intends to get rid of next. All right, let's talk about the video that lost me at least 100 or more subscribers, but gained me at least that many as well. I'm talking about the last episode that I made here on the channel. This is the thumbnail. It's going to autoplay after today's episode. So if you made it this far, stick around. That episode apparently stirred up a whole hornet's nest of controversy. It gained me subscribers. It lost me subscribers. Fans were made and people decided they didn't like my brand anymore and decided to up and leave with some words on their way out the door. And I understand that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. This is a cruise news channel first and foremost. Now, as far as all of the drama that I had to talk about with MSC Cruise Line, do I regret it? No, because I've received a ton of commentary from people who are still unsatisfied with customer service, whether it be before, during, or after their cruise on MSC. So I know a lot of you asked for an update to the situation. As it stands today, MSC is still leaving me on red. I've not heard back from them via email, phone call, text message. They didn't even send a carrier pigeon. And it's not that far of a flight from Fort Lauderdale up to Orlando. So I would have expected it to get here already. But, you know, I checked the tree out front. I looked on the porch. No birds there. Hey, if you're enjoying this type of content and you think you'd have a great time cruising with me, why don't you check out the second link in the description below this video, because I would like to invite you on board Carnival's newest ship, the Carnival Celebration, for a 6-night cruise on June 11th. We're going down to Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Mahogany Bay, and I would love nothing more than to have you come along. If you'd like more info, like I said, it's the second link, the one that says Facebook, in the description down below. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today, and until next time, we'll see ya on the Midships. Well, here we go. For those of you who are still left after the MSC Assault Apocalypse video from yesterday, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate a lot of the well thought out responses. I read all of them. I'm still reading them because that video seems to still be going very, very well. One cool thing happened to me this week. I had the largest video ever on my channel. It's hit over 51,000 views as of yesterday. Haven't even looked at it today, smashing my previous record by almost double. So thank you to all of you who watched that video, liked it, interacted with it, and got it to the top. It's been a great early Christmas gift. If you could continue doing that, boy, I'd appreciate it. Hey, hope you all have a wonderful evening. Only a couple more sleeps until Christmas. Remember, we're doing a Christmas Day live stream sometime around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you tomorrow.
La 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 la.